Hey everybody, we're going to be moving on in math to something called geometry. It's going to be very difficult to kind of do this online, harder than everything else because you have to draw lines and you have to draw shapes and you have to identify things. So your assignments might look a little different. And the first thing we're going to do is go over some vocabulary that you're going to need to know to do the assignments. So what I want you to do is you can pause this video and go get a piece of paper. We're going to make a table together with all the key vocabulary. So pause now, go get a piece of paper. Okay, I hope you paused and I hope you got a big piece of paper. We're going to talk about some of the things at the beginning of geometry. Geometry is a whole bunch of shapes and lines, and here are some of the things you're going to need to kind of memorize, so that's why you're making a table. The first thing is a point. A point can be on a line, a point can be on a shape, a point can be on a line segment, it could be on an array, and it looks like this. It looks like a point, and it usually is labeled. So this is point A. That's the easy one, point. The next thing is a line. A line looks like a line and has an arrow on both sides. And there are sometimes points on the line. This is line BC. Again, arrows on both sides, and you would write that like that, line BC. That is a little different than a line segment. A line segment, there are no arrows. It's just from one point to another. And that would look like this. This would be line segment DE. Right? No arrows, just a line. And then the last thing we're going to look at is array. Array starts at an endpoint, and then on one side there's an arrow. So this would be ray FG, and it would look just like that. So these are the four main things you're going to see, and you're going to have to identify, and you're going to have to draw: point, line, line segment, and ray. The other thing I'm going to teach you or show you now are angles. Now, an angle can be one of three things. There's the right angle, which usually has a little box on it to show that it's a right angle. It's 90 degrees. It would be made up of 3 points. Could be rays, could be line segments. Like this could be angle ABC is a right angle. Then there's an acute angle. An acute angle is going to be less than 90 degrees. So this could be, again, angle DEF, and you see that it's a little narrower than 90 degrees. So that's why it's called an acute. Think, oh, it's so cute, it's so little. That's an acute angle. And the last one, or the next to last one, is an obtuse angle. And that is wider than, that looks almost like a right angle, but it's bigger than 90 degrees. So you have a right angle, an acute angle, and an obtuse angle. These are the 3 types of angles you need to know. There's also something called a straight angle, but we'll get to that another time. So if you know right, acute, and obtuse, you can also identify triangles. Triangles are a shape that have 3 sides. So if your triangle has a right angle, that is called a right triangle. If a triangle has all acute angles, 3 acute angles, it will be called an acute triangle. And if your triangle has one obtuse angle, it's going to be called an obtuse angle. So your first assignment for geometry for today, Wednesday, is just to show me that you took all this down in your notebook. take a picture of your notes, send it to me, and you have done your assignment for the day. In the next couple days, we're going to be identifying points, lines, line segments, rays, and also triangles. So you'll get right into it. Hopefully it'll work, and that'll be it. So now what we're going to do, we're going to stop this video. You're also going to see some things from Go Math along the way to help teach geometry. But for now, if you have this in the notes, that's all you really need to do. Okay? We will see you next time. Hope everyone's having a great day. Bye.